What's up, everybody, and welcome to another reaction on Cigarette. Hello, Silica.
Hello.
We're back again with another patrons. Thank you so much. Check the link in the description, guys. Also, this is Eloy. Last time we saw them live, really, really great. They do some experimental space music. No, not space, but again, synthesizers. Really, really early with that. It was really, really unique, I would say, especially from the time, because the more traditional 80 sounds of synth is more pop-wise.
Yeah.
Songs that he's the least. Where this is taken to another level. They're really, really interesting. This is a long one, by the way. It's called Follow the Light. And this time I assume we have the Presonomia. I think we have the album cover from. So it's probably gonna be a crazy song with many faces and all that. So we're gonna watch it all, and then we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, it's very, very hot in here, so we just gonna run the tape up. This is because the ring light is heating up.
Yeah.
So we just gonna start. It's gonna be a long one, and again, thank you so much, and remember to comment, like, and subscribe. We don't think this will get so many views because it's they're not that quite popular, the band, it seems, which is a shame. We really like them.
Yeah.
So, but let's go. This is the second time. Straight on.
Wakes my senses, that sets my thoughts aflame. See the light, feel its warmth, touch the glow that fills the mind. This is the twilight of lifetimes gone before.
Of course, again. Damn, man, that was 100 times better than the other ones for me. And probably the other one was way more popular because what I'm feeling about this song here is that this is a song that they produced in the studio, that you can't play live like this. And I'm probably wrong, but it sounds like 10 keyboard players at the same times. I know you can get the... I did see a little bit about the intro to the... Nothing else. No, what is it called, man? Money for Nothing. And that's also have that same sound. You can make it do it itself. I don't know much about it. This... that you can make it loop itself, something like that. It also have
you can you probably don't have it back in that time, but you know the board.
Yeah, exactly.
When you press and then you can do it and then press again and then just loop around.
I mean, they did that also with the keyboard somehow at the synthesizer. They have that also kind of sounds like I said in the intro from Money for Nothing. That also have that that in the background. And this part here, there's some Ghostbusters into vibes sounds also.
Can I try it again?
Well, let me see. See if I can. Not the. Yeah. That sounds really like the Ghostbusters sound from the 80s also, which is really good. Really love to play that on the keys. Again, I love 80s sounds. I don't like the groups what they made and got famous for. So this is, in my opinion, screw all the popular numbers. Beside Money for Nothing, that's actually a really really good song. But the other one, I'm not really not a fan of the 80s music in general. But this is something else for me. And of course, this is not very popular because this is too much for the common viewer, the common listener. This is too much. But for me, this is musically, this is 100 times better. And I'm not just pulling this up. You know, I'm honest about music. And the other song we did watch was pretty good, but this is way better for me.
I can't really remember the last one, but
there was a long live section. Also, credit to the sound engineer on this one here. The bass is spot on. Like, it's probably way too loud actually, because you could really clearly hear it. But it's a guy that loves bass, because normally the bass isn't so high, even though he's going high up. I really love the mix of this. As a bass player myself, I really enjoy that. And he did some cool riffs. It was really hard to hear the guitar, and that's probably rare to say, but I don't care. We hear guitar all the time, we react anyways, and guitar solos. So it was nice to actually hear
something different.
And also the synthesizer have solos, especially the last part was pretty. I was sure we will go back to the intro part, but that doo-doo could also be a guitar, by the way. Yeah, doo-doo, that's a cool also be with many reverbs or whatever effects pedals on. But, I love that. I love the pattern, and they do like before the song even start, they do a whole verse and chorus, and yeah, it was. And I knew it would be something special when it was so long. You can make a song almost 10 minutes and not to be some kind of interesting somehow.
It didn't feel like 10 minutes for me.
Exactly, and that's a good thing, right? So
I didn't mind to hear 10 minutes more.
No, actually, and I'm honest, last time was a little harder for me to get through, even though I like it. But I remember it was more slow building up, and then it finally kicked in and all that. Here it was from the very start entertained, but this is also not a live version, so maybe that's why. And it was really nice not to have a Vivo official video where you actually have to look what's happening, because sometimes for me, as a musician, it takes the focus. That's why I sit like this. I sit and try to separate instruments and try to get the feeling and the rhythm. And that's why some people don't like us reacting, because they want an instant reaction. Oh my god, this sounds so good, and like all the awe reaction you can do. But for me personal, I really like to be calm about it and listen to it as it is, and then afterwards speak about what I feel about it and what I get out of it. And I for me, I get more out of listening closely than scream up and pause all the time.
I would like to have some pictures or something that switch, because sometimes when the song is long, I sometimes zone out a little bit.
That's because you don't really dive into the music, and that's a common thing I would say to do. But also I'm a sucker for long songs. I can listen to very long songs without doubt, also 10 plus 20 minute songs. That doesn't really bother me, because as long as there's a good bass, I'm in. Actually, I really love a bass. But here it wasn't all the time the bass, but it did some really nice. It was even, you could easily hear it was the bass. Also, the drumming, by the way, is pretty good. It's going. Also, what I will like to do, I will also do a like that. So it's just straight come up to me. Okay, he's thinking what I'm thinking there. So really good, and really nice to use the very high string. That's pretty cool. So that was cool. We have Yeah, again here, this was also very interesting musically because they have all the stops, the bass da 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 da, and then they have the stops. It really makes you groove, but then stops and continue. And it make you stop and then we go again, right?
Yeah.
I really like that, and the voice is really really good of this group here. I will say, and this is no doubt for me, as the 80 group, if it was a 70 group, it would not be my favorite. Definitely not. But as a 80 group, this is one of the better, maybe the best I've heard on this channel. And in general, yeah, I know there's big band like Metallica. I'm not a very big Metallica fan. Have all the albums, love all the songs, know all the songs. No, not really. And same with Iron Maiden. Even though I respect them and can play some of the songs, it's not my favorite group at all. I'm more into the 90s and the 70s and 60s and 50s, and then I put the 80s after. So again, but this is really changing my mind a little bit. So maybe we'll dive more into them, and that's honestly,
it could be really funny to hear some more of them.
Because I think they abused the sound in the 80s with only making puppets with and now it showcases that you can do so much more with this sound, because I'm fascinated by the sound, and I guess you guys also, and you that is requesting the song also really enjoy that sound, but not just want it normally. And the synthesizer guy here, he's amazing. He's very creative with the sound. He's he's beyond his time, I would say. Like that's for sure.
And it's really also something different. It's as we saw, it's really space rock space.
Yeah.
What?
It was something completely out of space, and I also love the picture here.
It really have the space vibe.
Yeah,
with the sounds.
And it's really hard to do something for 10 minutes to make us both, like, we have different music tastes, that's no doubt, and we're both like happy afterwards. It's not like I say, okay, I really love it, and you say, and like we did a K-pop song that was only 3 minutes, and I was bored from the very very start. And again, that's just because it's not really my taste of music. You could also put some opera or jazz on, and I will appreciate the music, but I will not really like it and enjoy watching it. Many of it, not all. But you get the point, right? Classic music also. I appreciate it, but it's not something that I really want to hear that much. And this was really really good because it tells a story with the music.
It does, yeah.
It was not just and it was really really nice that it has so much special things in the song. It was not just a long rock song with a long repeatable rhythm that was going around and round and round, like for example, an Easy song. I do love that song, but Rock and Roll, or what it's called by AC/DC, that's the same over, especially live we also bit watch it, where it's the same over and over again. It's pretty funny and nice to watch and sounds good, but you get bored of it. Like also we saw La Bamba, where it was 4 minutes solo, right, of the 3 chords.
Yeah,
right?
that was a little bit too much.
Again, that's a long video, but it is over 3 chords, right? It can be very boring. This was a very creative, and of course, creative not get through. The good musician, the good bands, that's just how it is, and that's also how it was. Because I don't know the most famous song from the 80s, but some of them, like the pop hits, is Take On Me, I guess. Take On Me.
Oh, yeah.
Rickroll is also
Aha,
from
right?
the 80s, which is also a stupid song in my opinion. I know it's Rickroll, it's a meme, and that's why but it's a catchy song, but usually it's not really a song that I enjoy that much. And you can go on. So it was really nice to hear some true musician. I love skillness in music, and I can easily separate if they are skilled or is just to be famous pop musician, and this is they're not doing this for being famous. You're not making this long song for being famous. You're doing this because you're too creative, and you you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So, and the producer of this album maybe wasn't really happy with that, because yes, guys, that's a thing. That's a really big thing. All the time up, the producers is pushing the bands and want them to like do good, so they sell good, and that's a thing. We have said so many times with Queen, Beatles, all that. They really do that. Like the opera Queen, they wasn't really happy about doing that, and the people behind, they don't like something new. So I don't know. There's always funny to see that. What is the story behind the management and the studio and the producer? What they're happy about it.
It is the 80s, so maybe it was okay because it's almost the same sound, just in a different way of using it.
But the thing is, it costs money to produce, and if unless they just do, like, if they just do it a home studio, but it doesn't sound really cheap. It sounds like a professional sound quality, to me at least. I'm not a producer, so I don't blame me. But it's always funny to do that, because they usually don't like, and especially if you go to the 60s and 50s and also 70s, they didn't like long songs because they could never be radio hits. But that turned out in the 70s. Many bands was tired of it, that they could only make the 2-3 minute songs. So I'm a sucker for the longer songs. Yeah, I think we're going through everything, and I hope you like our reaction. And this is really interesting to watch a band that do something else. That's actually the most interesting part. That's a band that doing something else that you're used to.
Yeah.
This is not just another group. So thank you so much for showcasing them to us. That's a big honor to react into them. And we will see you around, guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. We love to hear your opinion about the band or anything. And yeah, have a great summer. Bye.
Bye bye.